welcome to another Maz Play video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be getting into a space online multiplayer co-op game, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Void Crew. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're jumping right in here with starting off with the game. So here's some little introduction for the game. It looks like for the most part you are some futuristic, not sure if you're astronauts or aliens or what, but this voice seems to be the tutorial on how to play the game. So all right, in control of all your limbs. Okay, so obviously you die a lot in this game. They just regenerate you. Okay, everything's red here, so that tells me there's no power. All right, so we gotta figure out how to turn the power on here. This seems to be the interior of the spaceship because we're just kind of like sitting still in space, but there's no power, so we just got to figure out how to. Okay, so this seems to be something we can interact with. Okay, so we just pop this in the central computer here. Okay, so where's the ship's reactor at? Is it this toggle here? Central computer. Okay. Now we have light, so nothing's all red anymore.
Accessible due to low oxygen levels. You'll need to activate the life support system to replenish oxygen aboard the
okay,
ship.
so the lights are on, but there's very little
Switch on the
oxygen.
ship's life support system. It will draw power from the ship's power grid.
Okay. So this appears to be some kind of tutorial, so we're just going to go ahead and follow along, listen to the voice. It's going to guide us to where we need to go. It's a pretty decent sized ship. It's not huge. Medium, maybe. Looks like we got some storage bays over here, some kind of machine, and then it looks like our objective is in that area down there, so in the lower half of the ship. So this is labeled oxygen. So
ships come equipped with a basic life support system. It will slowly restore the ship's atmosphere as long as you don't leave the airlock open.
all right, so
With the ship's atmosphere restored, we should probably do something about your mortal form.
mortal forms.
Your structural integrity is marginal, likely a sarcograph malfunction, or maybe the stored biomass had just grown stale.
Okay.
Retrieve a biomass canister from the storage racks located at the front of the ship.
Biomass. So the these must be a clone or something. It sounds like you just kind of keep getting recreated. So biomass canister.
Spare biomass canisters can be deposited in the bioport near the sarcograph bay. Their contents will be added to the ship's biomass store.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's no third person in this game, so it's going to be all first person through the person, you know. So sorry for the viewers who have difficulty with first person.
Sarcograph once more and rejoice in the rejuvenating grace of Metum.
All right, so now what? Okay, so
The Ectype chassis is relatively sturdy, but try to keep yourself functional. I can issue new vessels from the sarcograph, but biomass is a scarce resource out here.
okay, so I guess
We need to get the ship back to Metum Command, but it will need repairs before we attempt the void jump. I will guide you.
all right, so that's how we go in there and get 100% health. Because now I can see in the bottom left I'm at
I
100%.
registered useful resources stored in a jettisoned storage container outside the ship. First, we'll need to crack it open. Retrieve nanoalloys from the storage shelves near the front of the ship.
Okay. So front of the ship must be this direction. And no alloy.
Good. Now bring the alloys to the ship's fabricator.
Oh, that's what that machine is, I guess. Some kind of fabricator. All right, so I'll pop that in there.
Use the fabricator's terminal to trigger the recycling process.
Okay. Common blank animus crate. Nano alloy. Socket full. Recycle. Ah, so the cluster has to be turned into alloy. Got it.
New ship systems are created via the process of inscription. The characteristics of the new system are inscribed on a blank animus crate. Advanced systems require higher tiers of blank crates. However, a high-tier crate will support a low-tier system. Use our alloys to fabricate a common blank animus crate.
Okay, so a blank animus crate. Recycling. Inscription. Fabrication. Got it. Now my available alloys went to 0. It was 2.
In the fabricator, you're able to inscribe the system specs for a benediction cannon.
Benediction cannon. Okay.
The characteristics of the weapon system are inscribed on the blank animus crate. Very good. Now retrieve the inscribed animus crate from the fabricator.
Where is it at? Recycling, inscription, fabrication, mods. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here. Okay.
Higher tiers of blank animus crates can be found scattered throughout the universe. We'll need to look for these to increase our odds of survival.
Okay, so this is how we craft guns and stuff for the ship, I guess, using this fabricator, as long as we have enough alloy ore to convert them into processing resources. So now we got to figure out, oh, okay, so this just goes here. And now what? Do we press something? Does it not like open up on its own, or what's going on? At any rate,
Remnant facility.
Quite a few around here.
So what we did is we just kind of fast forward through that tutorial. But bottom line is it just kind of went through all the major steps of the ship. And we just jumped right into a game here.
Those were just ice shards. They're
really?
inert until an ice storm comes up.
So you're gonna hear a lot of crosstalk and chatter as we play, and I'm gonna keep my comments to a minimum. I've taken on the role of engineer, so my job is basically to run around the ship and hit switches. The guy that talks the most seems to be the most experienced in the game, and he's going to be instructing us.
All right, Kill. Do you want to go on a mission with me again?
Let's do it.
All right, so they're gonna do a mission where they have to leave the ship. This is how it looks when you're in a gun turret.
You can point ships back to
The other person playing with us is piloting the ship.
All right.
So everyone pretty much has a job: a pilot,
Airlock.
an engineer, me, and then we got 2 gunners who also get off the ship and
Just gonna get a bit closer.
do raids. So just waiting on the pilot to get us close to the outpost that we're gonna go raid.
All right.
And there it is.
F-type has left the ship.
Okay. So X-Type has left the ship. Those are our 2 gunners. They're all going on a scavenge mission down to the station. So they're just using
If you want to, you can sit like
jetpacks.
right atop of that thing.
All right. I don't know why
I think the scoop is trying to pick something up.
the gun is offline because we're not fighting. So, all right. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make my rounds. Go around.
Maybe deactivate the scoop for a bit.
So here's the scoop.
Cruise mode offline.
From what I gathered from the tutorial and from our playing a little bit before we jump right in, you open this scoop and it's like a magnetic pull device. It pulls things out of space into the holding bays, and then we turn around and we grab the things. and put them in our storage, or we use them for the
Something's
fabricator.
coming closer to us.
Don't worry about that until it gets like 2 clicks out.
All right, so we're just gonna check all the stuff, make sure everything's good. And meanwhile, we're
It's on
waiting
the
for
other
our team to
side.
come back. So you won't see much in this clip, so I'll limit my talking. We'll just let the team continue on with their
But
mission.
it's still far away. Kinda.
We'll be alright.
Oh man, we're so lucky. Another tier 2 crate, a tier 3 crate, and another upgrader.
Nice.
Yeah, so with the crates we can print modules, and with the upgrader we can upgrade certain components.
Alright, I don't see any other crates in here. I think we're good.
Yep, looking good. Feel free to re-enable the scoop.
I'll turn it back on.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and reset the scoop.
No, I got.
Excuse me. Okay, I guess we were both trying to reset the scoop at the same time. And what is this? I think this gives you health back.
What does that do? Healing speed. Misclicked.
Messed up.
My bad.
Oh, he must have been doing it at the same time.
Yeah, it gives you a buff to healing speed, but I fucked it up, so now our healing speed is debuffed by 95%.
Great. Thank you, guy.
Yeah.
And that also just applies if you're inside of one of those healing chambers thingies.
Oh.
So when you die and you get recreated, that helps you get healed faster. All right, so the airlock is open. The guys are coming back from their run.
We need to back the ship
Is
up a
there
little
any
bit.
way to upgrade the scoop?
There we go. We're starting to get stuff.
There we go. So now you can see it sucking in materials.
Oh,
The gravity
there
scoop.
is a mod.
We're all taking turns pulling something from the scoop.
Not really anything in game.
Mod?
We're gonna go ahead and drop it off in the front storage area.
You mean nothing in game can do it?
And then that guy's gonna use the
Alright.
materials to create more guns and more stuff for our ship, because he knows how to play better than any of us.
Alright, let's keep
Where do I
checking.
put the biomass? Oh, there we go.
Biomass added to ship stores.
Alright, I think we're good. These are like charging bays for power cells. So you see these big batteries, they have a health meter on them, or a charge meter. So when they get low,
See more loot out there?
take them and plug them in.
Looks like the scoop picked everything up.
We can still destroy
Alright, so the pilot's back in his ship, in his
No,
seat.
those are just unscanned signatures, which means I think they're enemy sided.
Guess those are where the enemies would be at. Little shapes.
Heavy caliber, small crate. Someone needs to pick.
That's a
someone needs to pick
image
up the
of
scoop.
our
Turn it
destination.
on. I mean,
Yeah, I got it.
That is the airlock
On.
ahead. So that guy's busy crafting
there we
stuff.
go.
Gravity's alloys added
Got
to
it.
ship stores.
I'm gonna start flying over to the destination, to the progenitor nav set. If that's
Yep.
alright with you all.
Sounds good.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Boy, jump buttons.
Could you scan that thing up front? See whether it's a bomber or a collector.
Yeah, I'll check it. I'll scan it
And we
once we're in
have
range.
incoming on our right.
Yep.
We need to flip the ship around.
15 minutes until the it arrives.
Shit. I was scratching myself.
Another target coming up.
We need to shoot a bit in front, I think.
All
never
right,
mind,
so
it's just
everyone's
laggy.
doing their job. I'm gonna come down here to the engineering bay, make sure any yellow lights flashing, I need to hit those switches to make sure the ship is operating at maximum capacity or efficiency.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
And I need to make sure those green lights stay on. That's why I'm
There we
looking at
go.
all these different knobs.
Heading to the knapsack.
We still got one knob that's yellow, I just haven't found it
We
yet.
need to hurry up a little now.
If they spot you, silence them.
Usually it'd be these red handled knobs that'll turn yellow. And you gotta flip them. Okay, and make sure those are always green, because sometimes they'll get overcharged. You gotta flip those back off. Make sure the scoop is clear, nothing's being clogged up in it. We get all the materials out.
Summoner.
Okay.
Your gun has a lot of range.
We make sure that I keep this generator
focus fire on the
calibrated so it gives us boost to electricity on the ship. And same thing with the shield.
There we go.
Okay, and I want to make sure that my guys here have constant power, so we got to make sure their power cells are not emptying out. So we got to keep those charged up. So
Okay, get me as close to that station as you possibly
still got some yellow lights here. I got to
The
find them.
entrance is there. Ish. Maybe some loot over here.
Don't see any yellow here. Looking down low.
I'll head out and
Airlock
do
open.
the thing real quick.
The navsat lies ahead.
All right.
Secure the area.
So one of our guys is going to go out the ship and either do some repairs or something.
Structural scans reveal the navsat is in good condition.
And
You'll need to perform some repairs to gain access.
all right, so everything is okay here. There is a yellow blinking light. I just don't know where. And we'll turn that back on so we have all four green. So that's going to be pretty much my job as the engineer of the ship. You'll see a lot of this. And hitting those yellow light knobs. And just to make sure that the ship stays efficiently operating. So
Thruster boosts fully charged.
this is going to be my role. In the meantime, we'll continue on with the flight. There we go. And we'll just listen on, see how the battle goes as we head towards our destination and our objective. So, I'll go ahead and limit
How's
my
everyone's
comments
day
from this
going?
point, and we'll just see how everything goes.
I'm just so happy it's Friday.
Yeah, really.
It's been hell of a week.
It's International Pizza Day, so I ordered some pizza today. It was really good.
Ooh.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. Now we have to
Lure
kill
signal
escorts
successfully
until we get
broadcast.
the...
The freighter is traveling with
Could
escort
someone
ships.
turn on the
Don't
scope?
jump in ahead of the freighter. We should destroy the escort ships before the freighter arrives. It will attempt to jump away when they realize we've set a trap for them.
Oh, those two lights. I never
All right, we need to turn
noticed
off-
those before. I don't know
is it to
what
get through the
happened.
store?
I have no idea why I got
Um,
knocked out the ship
Nothing.
here.
I just activated it. So,
Oh, okay.
right now we just need to get
So now I'm outside freezing. I'm slowly dying.
Oh. Sorry, I turned a bit.
Oh,
back. Yeah, it's
he hit a vent and it ejected
get back
me.
in a second, I
That's
guess.
great. So now I have to wait till I zero out on my health and then I'll regenerate inside the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where did you go?
Yeah, you knocked me out the ship, dude.
Airlock open.
Yeah, you're not anywhere near the ship.
Incoming jump signature detected.
All right, so I just
This is going to be a
Large
little...
jump
bit it. So I'm gonna regenerate inside the ship.
Type asphyxiated. Type printed. rebirth protocol successful.
Alright, so wait till I get 100%. As you can see, our biomass storage is 137, so every time somebody dies, it eats up some of the biomass. So you don't want to be dying too much because it's hard to get biomass for the ship. We got some things in the scoop. Let's go ahead and get them out while our guys are busy fighting.
Scan and mark as quick as you can.
Yeah, it's getting a little spicy out here.
Active in the area. If they spot you, eliminate them quickly.
Alright, while they're fighting, I'm going to make sure that the ship is operating.
That's a kill.
Hostile
There you go,
reinforcement
6
broadcast identified. Destroy the source before it's completed. You've successfully interrupted the reinforcement call. Well done.
There's a bunch of good loot over there.
I'll move over
Yeah,
there.
a lot of jumps.
We won't have long to deal with the escort ships before the freighter arrives.
Okay, the freighter will jump in now. It has crit points, essentially big orange things on the hull that we need to kill.
Alright.
I see.
Gravity scoop is full.
Is the freighter already in?
Don't know, honestly.
Like, is there a huge ass ship somewhere?
I don't know. I don't see any big ship nearby.
It might be this spawn point over there.
The one that's like 40 kilometers away.
No, 300 meters to our right. You can turn the ship around, that's perfect. Right now, at angle if I use the lower gun.
Oh, 400 meters, I see him. Yeah, we gotta keep turning.
There we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Hostile.
Oh, I see.
Continues.
Destroy it before it jumps away.
Hull integrity below 90%.
So it looks like all our storage bays are full, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that down on the floor while I continue to empty out the scoop.
Large jump
Got
signature
it.
detected.
And we got a couple lights here going off, so I need to
We got more jumps.
go ahead and fix these engine trim issues so that our pilot has maneuverability.
Okay, I think we can spool up the drive and leave.
All right, so we got all the yellow lights off.
Okay.
Yes, you wanna grab that?
All right, spooling up the drive so that we can warp out of here.
Okay, we have some loot here.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Okay, everything's looking good. You guys are continuing to shoot. This power cell is fully charged, so I'm gonna check and see if anyone needs a power cell.
Check the scoop is full.
The scoop is full.
0
It's
targets.
not taking the loot.
Okay, let me go ahead and empty this out. I'm just gonna throw these down for now.
Yep, it's full.
Yep, that's okay. I'm
There we go.
throw these down. All right. So the scoop should start
Did
picking
someone
up.
turn the void drive on?
I thought I
You
did.
turn us around, we can't hit any of these targets.
All right, batteries in. I'm gonna turn the void drive back on. I thought it was on already.
We need an exit vector. That's the problem right now.
Void jump exit vector. Set.
All right.
Exit vector set. You can leave whenever.
Alright, we're going.
All right.
Front.
So
Heavy fighters front.
I see him.
void drive is ready. Our warp ship is ready to go. We got a couple things in the scoop. I'm gonna go ahead and get those out. May have to just store them down in the shells in the front area because our shells are full.
We rotate the ship or something?
And
Anomalous jump
they're still shooting, so
Trying to get out of here, but snipers kind of bothersome right now.
The void
Don't-
jump
Alright.
is
You
loading.
need to dodge.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull the
Dodge.
power cells off that are low. Get those charged up. Got a couple things here.
2.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
So he warped out.
Alrighty, let's see.
And
what
I
we
got killed.
Okay, we got some internal
What happened to you,
damages.
Maz?
Oh my goodness.
We left him behind.
Yeah, he left me behind. Warped out of there, but I wasn't ready for it.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So apparently when you warp drive, you got to sit down or you'll die.
We'll need to do some repairs. The ship is damaged.
So that's 2 deaths for me. And I'm waiting to respawn in.
Type printed. Rebirth protocol successful.
Alright, our biomass storage is pretty good. 140, 130.
He's back from the
I
dead.
am back from the dead. Yes, I am.
Back from the grave.
For the 2nd time. So at this
Tell me
point,
when to exit the void.
we're going to go ahead and keep pushing along for the next objective as we exit warp drive. But right now we're going to go ahead and put a bookmark in the video. So I hope that you are enjoying this co-op multiplayer experience in space. I am still getting the hang of it, but I do like what I see so far. So as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.